Hello humans, I'm Colonel Failure and this is ARK Survival Evolved. Joining me in the wilderness of the prehistoric future is...
Zero Jake, hello. I've beamed down to the Ark and caveman times.
You call that an intro?
Kind of. Right, so what have you been up to since I haven't been online that much?
Well, I built this ugly kind of shed. I'm going to go give people a tour. I mean, you feel free to get on with what you're getting on with, but come with if you wish.
May as well explain on the way, since I'm going to follow you.
So this is a temporary building that we've got going on here. This is our frontier encampment. In fact, with the sun going down behind it there, it might look more spectacular than it actually is. So yeah, we've built this up. This is Jake, myself, and Fourleaf, who will be joining us on occasion. And that's something to bear in mind for this particular series. Is as much as there will be, over the course of time, many of us involved in this creation, it won't only be multiplayer, it will be single player sometimes only two of us, sometimes a whole bunch of us. And later on will be the opportunity for you to get involved too. So to kind of get us going to begin with, let's get this. Why have I not got any fuel on me at all?
Because we use spark powder.
Oh, okay, fair enough, if you say so. So, yeah, so yes, this is a. I mean, as much as it's made out of wood rather than thatch, which you get to start out with, this particular building here is a temporary setup, just to keep us alive while we work towards the grand project.
And would you like to introduce that grand project?
The grand project, yes. We don't even know where we're going to build the grand project yet, but...
yeah, we're going to have to survey the land for that.
Yes, quite. Well, you know, my speciality is in building stuff, sometimes with greater success, sometimes with less success. But no, we're going to build a coliseum. Yeah. Out of stone and metal and wood and anything else that comes to hand.
Yep.
And the objective being that we will run some form of gladiatorial dinosaur arena based contest.
Yes,
of some description.
where you can compare against other people. You can bet which dinosaur will win, and you can have people versus dinosaurs.
Yes, which sounds hideous. Yeah, I have absolutely no intention of competing in said games. I will oversee them from a Caesar-like position. Oh, let's turn it on. A Caesar-like position of authority.
Yes, in the box.
Yes, and I will be giving my thumbs up or thumbs down based on people's success. So once the Colosseum's actually ready to go, we will be, inviting selected personages to come and test their mettle on this server, and with a bit of luck, it'll be rather good fun. Stay tuned. The one thing to bear in mind is there is quite a lot of work involved in actually getting the arena set up in the first place. But hey, yes. nobody's really going to complain. Well, if you say so. So yeah. So my responsibility, by and large, is just general construction, and don't be too heavily put off by the somewhat ramshackle nature of our rock top shed.
Actually, it does look quite good. The only thing that I would say is we could have like a thatch arched roof on top.
Yeah, well, that's what it needs. I mean, I've been thinking of tearing some walls down and replacing them with so taking maybe sticking a balcony maybe on the front deck, and then giving access to the flat roof at the top where we can build more kind of crop plantations. So the side. Yeah, just got this
side place where
spiny dude going past me here. Yeah. So the top deck where Jake is at the moment, as you can see him wandering around, that's going to be kind of a garden for crops and so forth. Jake, what are you taking care of?
I am basically taking care of any like crafting stuff. For instance, I've got this mortar and pestle here, which I can use to create things like spark powder, which can be used as fuel, gunpowder, cement paste, and also drugs such as stimulant and narcotic. narcotic being something that we're going to use a lot because it's a necessary ingredient to tame dinosaurs.
Yes, well, it is. It certainly comes in very helpful taming dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not here for the blood and the guts and the dinosaur slaying and so forth.
You're here for the building of big structures.
I'm here for the building of big structures. So I think rather than saying you're here for crafting purposes, Jake, I think, frankly, you're the chemist and chef.
My title is Witch Doctor.
Is it?
Yes.
Who gave you that title?
Me. Obviously.
Oh, well,
and
seems reasonable.
I'm also the one who maintains the farming. I have to level up a bit more using the game's engram system so that I can get some irrigation, advanced irrigation pipes so that I can get the water out of this lake. And for reference, the location of our base is around, what is it? 16 longitude and 60 latitude. It's that small kind of...
Yes, it's the rivery inlet. If we'd have had any sense of timing, we wouldn't be recording this in the dark while it's raining.
It gives atmosphere of a new beginning.
It does. I mean, people are just going to hear me flailing around aimlessly, trying to, grab raw materials. I mean, the materials I'm trying to, target at the moment are, it's stone, frankly. Yeah. And as you can see from the slightly barren nature of our bit of land, I have been a little busy in harvesting that stuff.
You can have a torch, right? And you can also pick up stuff with the torch equipped.
Yeah, I know, but see, look at this black screen. This is what passes for entertainment. But
you should have a torch.
It'll disappear in a moment. Well, I'll take the kindly viewing folk who are still with us through what I'm actually building.
So what are you building? Because I probably don't.
Stone foundations at the moment, and lots of them. As much as I have yet to decide on a design and overall scheme for what I'm going to build. I'll probably end up building some of it out of thatch to start with, just as kind of placeholder.
Yeah.
To get a feel for it.
You can place over.
I know. You said.
Much better than tearing down the walls.
Well, the benefit of tearing them down is you get the materials back,
but really, thatch stuff.
Yeah, and it's all helpful. I mean, if you're just going to throw a bunch of thatch and wood and fibre away, it's fibre, isn't it? Yeah, if you chuck it away, you're wasting your time having collected it in the first place. So I'm building up a collection of stone. What's the word I'm looking for? Foundations, in order to get started. But at some point, I'm going to need to go on an expedition and actually kind of scout out where we're going to build.
A good location for building.
And and what we need is a nice big, empty, open space in which to build.
And what the best way to survey new areas is?
What's that then?
Get a flying dinosaur and ride it.
Yeah.
It's quick. It's the quickest way to travel.
Yeah, I'm sure it is the quickest way to travel, and you're probably far less likely to get eaten by raptors along the way. Raptors, by far and away, the most evil savages out there in the land of the dinosaurs. Why are there dinosaurs? Have you read the backstory to this? You're someone who.
Apparently we did something wrong against the Galactic Code of Law, and we've been thrown away to this ARK, hence the name of the game, where it's basically like a wildlife sanctuary.
Okay.
A wildlife sanctuary mixed with a punishment world.
Well, clearly the galactic authorities have never watched a halfway decent science fiction movie in the past. The last thing you want to do is stick all your criminals on their own little planet, because they'll get up to all kinds of mischief, and then they'll come looking for you.
Yeah. Well, I think this is more of a redemption kind of thing. So you can. Oh. Did you just turn off the...
Yeah. It's because it defaults to well, in fact, we don't need it on, given that there's no meat in there at the moment.
Yeah, what are you doing? Having it on when there's no meat?
It is a bit dark in here, isn't it?
Yes.
Right, hold
We
on.
need a skylight, though it's currently dark.
A skylight is
and
not
wet.
going to accomplish very much at night, is it? I'll build
Well, what you
I'll
can
build
do
a
is you
torch.
can get this handy new invention that I had, which is a torch.
Yes, it doesn't do any good. It doesn't just sit here, though, does it? Why not? Thatch, flint, stone. Let's just grab a whole big chunk of this stuff. Stone. Probably better that. Some of this.
Right.
Some of that as
I'm
well.
gonna.
Possibly a bit of wood.
So
Let's,
we usually live off meat and quite a lot of meat, and the way that
speak
we.
for yourself. I live off nuts and berries.
Well, that's where they've all gone.
Nature's
You know, there's a crafting
bounty.
materials as well.
Nuts and berries. Right. Okay. Let's find somewhere plausible to land it up. In fact, just here is probably pretty good. Go on. Why is it? What's it obstructed by?
Oh, I just accidentally dropped my torch. I threw it.
Let's bang a small chunk into that one. Set fire to it. There we go. Now we can see again. Well, that's better. Don't be too worried about the amount of fire that we have in a wooden building.
It's not Minecraft, and therefore fire doesn't spread.
Yes, quite. The game doesn't mind that we're setting fire to, relatively flammable environment, which is just as well. Okay, right back to the old harvestry. What time is it? Is the moon? Is the sun coming up yet?
The moon is setting.
Glancing east. Oh, poo.
Did you just fall off into death again?
Yeah, I did. And when the sun's up, you'll find what this establishment, in fact, you might be able to make it out there. It's called Colonel's Fall, this particular establishment, because I'm forever flinging myself off the edge of it, which is why we've got safety guards around just about everything now, because I'm not to be trusted. I'll just lob myself off the edge of anything, me.
And also the place where he usually lands is also very bountiful with fish, which is where I get my meat. It's hilarious. Oh God, sorry, I'll get out your way, Mr. Trike.
Don't poke the Triceratops.
I nearly got crushed.
They might be herbivores, but they don't take too kindly to being prodded.
No. So yeah, there's fish in the sea, which is pretty easy to harvest, and there's also like mega piranhas, which are massive piranhas.
And well, there's bigger stuff than that as well. We just
not in this section of the ocean,
not
because
well.
it's
We're in
freshwater here.
we're in an estuary rather than out at sea.
Yeah.
Maine, which is probably why we're not getting huge sea-based dinosaurs eating every shred of us, and equally. Because the kind of the newbie spawn areas are on the coastline, you don't get your T-Rexes and your big packs of raptors and other epic scale misery-inducing critters of an extremely violent nature. Yeah, you don't get them too often in the area. Yes, you did just see me express my bowels. But that will come. Yes, well, that's okay. We'll be turning that into fertilizer. It's actually very natural.
Yeah, but you haven't been picking it up, have you?
Well, we haven't got a composting bin yet. I would just be collecting my own poop for laughs, because it's not going to keep.
Yeah, I compost bin is like level 15 or something.
It is level 15, and that's your problem as well.
Yes.
Given that you're Captain Biosciences.
And I think I can also combine it with thatch in a compost bin to create fertilizer.
Yes, you can.
Actual, and that's the best kind of fertilizer that there is ever.
Yes, absolutely. So, I mean, one of the good things about this, as much as it does lead to you occasionally running out of food, is that the world ticks on while we're not in it.
Yes.
So a lot of our food will spoil while we're otherwise engaged, but trees regrow and rocks mysteriously respawn, and thank God they do. Otherwise I'd have to go significantly further to get the stuff I need to build with.
Well, otherwise it would be absolutely impossible to build this coliseum in the first place.
Quite. So I don't doubt that there are other folk out there who've tried to build something grandiose, but I believe the majority is the majority decision is to try and build something very aggressive and combative. It's got, you know, the game
Usually
is...
you have multiple competing factions on the server where it's just we're
Yeah.
all on the same team because there's only 3 of us.
Well, the PvP's enabled as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
As in, it's...
Well,
it's
friendly fire, more
yeah,
like.
Yes, okay,
Yes.
that's a good way to put it. Yes, you have to be careful what you're poking. If it's your chum, you could end up in trouble. Oh, all right, he's decided... He looked at me spear and gone, you're up to no good with that. I didn't even poke it once.
Oh, what did it start attacking you?
No.
Or did it just shift towards?
No, that's a scarperer. That's someone with a good... I was considering getting some hides, but it legged it before I could do anything about it. So there we go. Yeah. So as far as the gameplay of the thing is concerned, this is my life right now. It's gathering stuff, building a couple of bits, and then go gather some more stuff.
Yes.
But I do feel like I'm getting close to the point where I need to go for a wander, and I think maybe some kind of mount would be valuable in that experience.
I know. Why don't you try one of those raptors?
I'm not going to ride a raptor. It'll be a parasaur. That's what I'll go with as my first.
Can you build one of the?
Can I build a parasaur? No.
No, the saddles for parasaurs.
Yes, the wallet. You get given one for granted to begin with.
Oh yeah, because that's with Founders Pack, aren't we? No, that's a skin
I
for
think
it.
everybody is at the moment. Hello, what are you? You don't look... You're not friendly. Oh, nuts.
It's only
Jake?
the skin for it. Yeah. What?
Jake!
Yeah.
Jake!
What is it?
Bad guy.
Which bad guy?
Oh, there he goes. He's tackling a trike. I'm going to give the trike a hand.
And then, oh my god, it's what the hell is that?
Get the dope arrows out.
This is not going well. You just died.
Well, thanks for pointing that out. I hadn't spotted it.
Yeah. Ow. Oh,
Get
damn
the
it.
dope arrows.
He's ramming me into... Oh, there we go. He's dead.
Drug it.
He's dead. I'm
Well,
sorry,
it
he's
was
dead.
female. She's dead. It's all right. I'm back in business.
I'm just hacking it to death now. Well, no, to even more death. Ooh, prime meat. That's good.
It is. Oh,
and
what does
now-
prime meat do that regular meat doesn't?
Hang on.
Is the trike dead as well? Did we get the Carno and the trike?
Yeah, the trike's also dead. That's hilarious.
Massive result.
They killed each... Well, no. The whatever was aggressive got pushed into the spikes, and then the trike was dead beforehand.
There is a chance, that I killed myself by running into our spiky defense wall.
Yes, I actually injured myself by doing that as well.
Huh. Okay.
Maybe they're not the best idea. If, right next to the
Yeah.
only entrance.
Yeah. You don't get a lot of meat off a trike these days. Well,
did you
you
get
know how I
plenty
was...
of hide?
I got... what did we get there? We got 13 hide and like 8 meat or something along those lines.
Okay, I got 19 raw meat.
I'm just going to repair this wall.
And I also got 1 prime meat.
Okay. All right. Well, that was inglorious. Yeah, that could have been better. Yeah, I don't need that or that. Those can despawn. Right. Let's put me strides back on instead of running around in my pants. This particular character appearance. See, I'm packing a hat, but I can't wear the flaming thing.
Why not? Is it too
Well,
damaged?
you can't wear it either. The cowboy hat that you get to start with. I can't.
Oh, that's a skin. So all the stuff that we have as early access players are skins. So you need to build the hunter's hat and then you can apply the skin. Same with the parasaur saddle.
Oh, really? Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, it says skin. Same with the dino. Why do we have dino
Right.
glasses?
No, I'm not gonna get any further stuck into that. Yes, I do think I potentially killed myself there by impaling myself on the spiky wall.
And I am going to agree with that.
Cheers. Okay, right. Frying tonight. No, and then
The campfire's on. If you want to
yes,
throw
yes,
meat.
yes. Yeah, I've stuck some meat on there.
Okay.
Cooked prime meat.
Yep.
Very nice.
Very tasty.
How do you know?
Because
You've never had it before. Still, you know, a few more hides, bit more stone, bit more wood. Oh, I've got some more meat as well. Yeah, it obviously couldn't all fit in the one stack.
Yeah. Sadly, it only stacks up to 130.
Okay. Yeah, 20 in a stack.
Yeah. Just let me use this spark powder up.
Well, don't use it up. The fridge needs it.
Yeah, because... Okay. Fine, I'll use wood then. I'll burn the resources that we need to build the house. Noting that we have,
well,
like,
no.
30
I mean,
stuff.
spark powder, you get decent bang for buck, but yeah, I mean, it's more a case of something else, which eludes me for the moment. So yeah, so the thing with food is you know, much like The Sims, as much as The Sims never had a penal colony staffed by dinosaurs.
Yeah, that's
you
a
have
very
to keep
bad
yourself.
comparison that you're going for.
You have to keep yourself fed and watered, and you have tolerances to heat. And I just pooped in the house. Well, I built a house. I guess I'm allowed to poop in it.
Setting a fine example.
My house, my rules. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, you need to keep yourself fed and watered. And obviously, when you're offline, all of your food decays. Everything has a decay period.
Yeah. Whereas your needs decay up until a point, so it only goes down by a few units, and then it just pauses.
Yes.
So you can see 4 stars is currently in the bed section of the house. I'm not right there, but yeah, you can show it.
Yes. So there you go. That's the plan. Anyway, so in the future, I'll bring you up to speed when something riveting is happening.
And the same as well.
And you know, keep half an eye on Jake's channel, keep half an eye on mine, and you'll stay up to date with progress overall. And we'll be recruiting more folk to come in and build. And if you think you might be one of those folk, well, then you should say so. And you'd be more than welcome to come and join in the party. Anyway, thank you very much for watching today. I've been Colonel Failure.
I've been Zero Jake.
And you should be subscribing right now to whichever channel it is that you're watching.
And then the other.
Well, let's not get carried away. And then pressing the like button on this video.
And my video. Sorry.
I say this video because it doesn't matter which channel they're watching on, does it?
Good point. Yeah.
Does it? No. Yeah, nana brain. Anyway, catch you very soon. Cheerio.
Bye.
Listen.